Hey gang, Tech here. Thanks for coming back to the Tech Toy Time channel on YouTube. I know what you're thinking. You're seeing the Star Wars logo. You're going, Tech, enough Star Wars. There's plenty of toys out there. And you're right. But I was in my local Target on Monday, and I have a friend who works there, and he said, Tech, we just got these Hot Wheels die-cast Star Wars models in, and you got to check them out. So I did. There's only 5. I'll show you real quick. There are the 5 that come out. I have them all. I got the Snowspeeder, the Millennium Falcon, Boba Fett Slave 1, a Y-Wing Fighter, Gold Leader, and a surprise one I'll show you in a minute. You might have seen it on the back there already. But if you look at the package, each one has a picture of what is actually it's representing in the box here, and we'll take it out in just a second. And the cool thing is it has this little, like, they're calling it a flight navigator. You stick your finger in it, and you can either use it as a display or fly it around. And that's what I'll be doing. That's so much fun. That's going to be awesome. Let's open this puppy up right now and take a look at it. I know, collectors, I know. If you want to buy 2 of each so you can play with one and display the other, that's cool with me. But you know how it goes on Tech Toy Time. These are all fair game to play with. That is so cool. Now, I know for my money, they did not put these enough on screen time in the movies. I know that Gold Leader was in Return of the Jedi, the attack on the Death Star. These were so cool. They definitely should have made more out of these. Use them more often. I know they do in the... Dude, that is cool. Hole's a little too... Yeah, I can get it on this finger. Fly that around. That is sweet. Put that one to the side for now. Definitely going to go with the Snowspeeder next. I got to tell you, out of all of the Rebel ships, not including the Millennium Falcon, obviously, I'm talking about like the everyday Rebel ships, Snowspeeder was my favorite. Just the way it sounded. The gun sounded cool. I just thought it was cool that you could have 2 guys in there. One is your navigator / gunner. Rear gunner, I guess. Yeah, the tow cable he was in charge of. Dax, right? That was Luke's guy. Dax. The only way these would be cooler is if they actually made like some noise or something. But, dude, Hot Wheels, way to go. These are... Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That takes me back. I want to watch Empire Strikes Back right now. I'm going to put that here in front of us so we can see it. Join him with the Y-Wing. Sweet. Well, my 2 favorite are the Millennium Falcon and, of course, Boba Fett's Slave 1, which, again, I think might have been, out of all the bad guys, the best ship. Brought it back, sort of retro brought it back and used it in the first couple of movies, which was awesome. But here's one. It's actually from Star Wars Rebels. Ghost. Which is also a very cool ship. If you're into the Star Wars Rebels like I am, then you know about Ghost. And if you're not into Star Wars Rebels, I highly recommend you get started. You can easily catch up. Binge watch for a day. You'll be there. Ghost does not want to come out. Here we go, Ghost. Alright, let's check this puppy out. The underside's not so much, of course, but it doesn't need to be. And this is die-cast metal, like I said. Detail's pretty good on this. And I gotta tell you, for $5, these were well worth it. You really could get 2 if you wanted to. 1 for display, 1 for play. Like I said, these just came out Monday. As far as I know, I mean, they were not on the shelf when I was there over the weekend. You guys know I'm constantly browsing the toy aisle for new stuff, and when it's Star Wars, man, I gotta look at it. Slave 1, look, it's even got blast damage on it. Let's open it up, take a look. I think this weekend there might be some kind of epic battle at my house here. Try to be a little bit careful with this one. It's got some smaller parts to it. There we go. But again, it is die-cast metal. These don't turn. It is metal. Blast damage. We'll see how this displays. I guess it's going to be pretty much the same, but really, as we all know, it flies more like this than like this. But you could do that too. Fly it around like this. Slave 1, Boba Fett and Jango Fett's ship. Well, I say Millennium Falcon for last for the obvious reasons, so let's take a look at it. It's the biggest of all the ships, as it should be, since it was supposed to be a cargo ship. The others are definitely smaller one-man fighters. This one came out very easily. I'm going to grab the quote-unquote flight navigator for this one. Here we go. Let's take a look at this one. Got the radar dish, which, as you remember, gets... That's pretty... not a bad idea to represent the propulsion. Radar dish that gets knocked off on the attack of the second Death Star. Cockpit. Hook this one up. Yeah! Oh, yeah. I don't recall, at least in the movies, ever seeing the Millennium Falcon going up against the Slave 1, but that's a battle I'd like to see. So there we go, guys. Those are the 5 currently existing Hot Wheels die-cast Star Wars models with Flight Navigator. Gave you a little surprise there with Ghost. That was pretty sweet. I would not be surprised, obviously, if more of these came out. This is just the kind of the first series. They didn't really even call it Series 1, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were more. We'll check those out as soon as we can. Thank you, Hot Wheels. You are making life very good. All right, guys, if you like this video, please actually like it. Leave a comment. I'm always looking for new ideas. And if you want, subscribe to the Tech Toy Time channel. And thanks to those who did check out my assistant May's videos. I think she did a pretty good job. Check out her Shopkins video if you like that. That's on our channel. If you're into Shopkins, she actually had an ultra rare that she missed during the filming of that. So come back and check that out. So anyway, thanks for coming to Tech Toy Time channel, where it's all about the toys.